Here's my solo guide to complete the starting room challenge on every map in Black Ops 6 Zombies. This limited time mode is only available until Season 5, but it's one of the most fun and honestly well received LTMs in Zombies. Hopefully it sticks around longer. The goal is simple, survive in this small area, and if you reach round 40 on each map, or round 30 on Terminus, you will earn bonus gobble gums. Trust me, all maps are 100% doable without any gums. Well, okay, I did use 3 types of guns, but honestly, wall power felt like a waste, crate power was an overkill, and on the house is just a nice plus as you earn free perks just by killing zombies anyway. But a crucial tip is to always start with an AR with rear charge under barrel, except on the tomb, but more on that later. The rear charge's damage scales with round progression, and it's absolutely mad specials, elites, and a big horde of zombies on any round. Alright, let's jump into the first map, Terminus, which is the hardest map in this challenge. In this spawn room, your only tools are the trap and the GS45 pistols, which you can get off the wall. I personally used wall power, but I waited until round 26 when the GS45 became purple rarity. If you are lucky, you might pull it earlier, but I only recommend using wall power once the weapon is purple, and only if you have PhD flopper. That's why if you have spare on the house gobblegums, this is the map to use them. You will want to pull Juggernog, Quick Revive, and PhD flopper. When you load in, start with a rear charged AR, and you won't even need the charges until the first Magler spawns. When it does, 2 rear charges will kill it, and from that point, the rear charges are your best friend to take down Maglers with only 2 shots. Your main strategy is simple, train zombies by the gobblegum machine and then wipe them with rear charges. You can do this all the way to round 30 if you are careful. Actually, here's a longer footage of me surviving in this area so you can understand it better. Just remember, the rear charges only refill when you are holding them, so buy ammo early and be ready to swap firing modes quickly. When an amalgam spawns, pop Ether Shroud, lead it through the trap, and that will take about half of its health. When Shroud ends, it will walk through the trap again, and that will kill it most likely. If the amalgam survives, just finish it off with rear charges, but be very careful keeping distance as a one grab attack without Juggernog equals a down. Every time an amalgam shows up, just repeat this pattern, order zombies in front of the gobblegum machine, pop Ether Shroud, activate the trap, and then do a rear charge cleanup. The GS45s come in handy for crowd control, especially on parasite runs. They are not required, but they can help. For round 28 or 29, you will probably want a chopper gunner, mutant injection, or a lucky insta-kill. I got all 3 in my run, which made things very smooth, but even without those it's doable. Once you hit round 30, you are done and the rewards are yours. Honestly, Terminus sounds tougher than it is, but your success really depends on perk RNG, and if that fails, that's when On the House can come in clutch. Next we have Liberty Falls, which I would place right in the middle when it comes to difficulty. It's not too brutal, but definitely not a walk in the park either. In this map you've got a trap, the GS45 pistols, and most importantly the mystery box. I don't really recommend the GS45s here. Your main goal should be just spinning the mystery box in the first 20 or 25 rounds and trying to get higher rarity weapons. You can either camp near the motor staircase while the trap is active, or run around in loops and killing zombies with your current weapon or rear charges. The first rear threat comes on round 15 with the first abomination. You just have to shoot rear charges into its mouth and keep refilling your ammo until it's dead. This training strategy can get you to round 40 easily, but you will need a solid backup weapon later. If you want to play it safe, try going for the Ray Gun Mark II, and if you really want to stack the odds, use crate power, though it's really not necessary. But what I found to be the easiest method is spinning the box until you pull the jet gun. Yes, I used the crate power to upgrade it, but honestly, even without that, the jet gun strategy makes this challenge feel like a joke. Once you have it, just hop onto this dumpster behind you. Zombies can only approach you from one direction, so you simply just tap the jet gun, let it recharge and repeat. You should use Energy Mine as your field upgrade with the turret augment and drop it next to Manglers or Abominations. The jet gun stuns those enemies, making them completely non-threatening. If an abomination survives, just run outside between rounds and finish it off with rear charges. Later on, score streaks like Mutant Injection or Chopper Gunner come in handy when 2 abominations spawn. You can still do the training strategy with rear charges and Ether Shroud, but it's riskier, especially cause Magners will shoot you non-stop. So I would recommend going for the jet gun strategy to reach round 40 easily. Next up is Citadelle Des Morts, and honestly this is probably the second easiest map for the starting room challenge. You've got a lot going for you here. Access to tier 2 armor, the arsenal machine, Wonder Fizz after round 25 meaning you can get every perk, the mystery box, a crafting table and once again the GS45 pistols. Now about those pistols. After testing them here, I would say don't bother. Even if you wait until they are purple, they are simply not worth it on this map. Your best bet is to spin the mystery box early, grab a higher rarity weapon and keep your rear charge AR. That's the MVP of this challenge, especially against doppelgasts and amalgams. With such a wide open spawn area, you can easily train zombies around the courtyard near the Guardian statue, and to be honest you could probably complete this entire challenge using only rear charges. Also, there are 3 key tips. Obviously buy your tier 2 armor as early as possible and buy every perk from the Wonder Fizz at the start of round 25, and most importantly, save all your salvage throughout the entire game. You will need it later. And also, while a legendary weapon from the box is helpful against parasites and vermins, most of your killing power will come from your rear charges. So why stack your salvage, you may ask? If you can save up more than 10,000 salvage, you can burn through the 30s by spamming Mutant Injection, especially if you activate the Rampage Inducer. I started doing this at around 35 and still had 8,000 salvage left, which means you can likely Mutant Injection your way through the entire final stretch. So if you follow this strategy just by surviving using rear charges until round 25, then buying all perks, then surviving a little bit more collecting salvage, and then doing the final stretch using Mutant Injection, you can reach that round 40 very easily without using any gums. Next up is the Tomb, and without question this is the easiest map for the starting room challenge. It's absolutely packed, no pun intended. You got the Pack-a-Punch, Arsenal Machine, tier 2 armor, the mystery box and the huge open area perfect for training zombies. This is the easiest map where I would actually say the rear charges are not really needed. Instead grab the Maelstrom shotgun and use this loadout I'm showing here. The strategy is that simple. Kill zombies, fully upgrade your shotgun and keep running in circles. During early rounds, camping next to the Arsenal Machine is actually a solid spot, and even worse later when you gather zombies and then just stop there briefly to kill the horde before running again. The Maelstrom is so strong it holds up even into round 40, since you can fully upgrade it and Pack-a-Punch it in the spawn. You should equip Light Mant for doppelgasts or use Brain Rot against mimics. The choice is yours to make, but I went with Light Mant. Speaking of mimics, they are your number 1 target as they can disable your equipment including decoys, and if you want to use those, you have to take the mimics out super fast. As the round goes, mimics and doppelgasts will spawn more frequently, meaning you will get more score streaks. If you get a Mutant Injection, save it for when 2 amalgams spawn in late game. It will make that round super easy. And that's really all you need for the Tomb. It hands down the easiest map, and the best part is you don't really need to use any amalgams at all. Lastly, we have Shattered Veil, which I would rank as the second hardest map for the starting room challenge. Just like Liberty Falls, you got the Trap, the GS45 and most importantly the Mystery Box. But once again we are not using the pistols. Your goal is to spin the Mystery Box until you get the Ray Gun Mark II. I use the Crate Power to pack it instantly, but that's just optional. What's not optional is to have the Ray Gun Mark II for late rounds, especially to deal with Disciples and Parasites. If you let Parasites live long enough, they will mutate into Doppelgasts, and trust me, dealing with those above round 30 is a nightmare. While working towards the Mark II, your main strategy should be to train zombies in the big open space between the bridge and the back of spawn. Group them, blast them with real charges, buy ammo and repeat. If you are confident in your training skills, you can survive up to round 40 with just real charges, but the Trap makes this way easier. Starting on round 16, an Elder Disciple will spawn, and then on every 4th round after or the round after a maximum run. These enemies empower zombies, so you need to kill them fast. And here's how you can do that. Start the round near the Trap and activate it as soon as zombies spawn. Run back where the yellow crafting bench is, as nothing can reach you there and the Trap will clean the map for you. So you can focus on the Disciples with rear charges and maybe finish them up with the Ray Gun Mark II, but often rear charges are enough. But you have to pay attention to kill every parasite as well. You can repeat this Trap strategy on almost every round, Just make sure you leave a zombie at the end of a round because you have to let the trap recharge. And that's pretty much it for this video. If this guide was helpful to you, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe for more content like this. Let me know in the comments what you think about this mode, and I will see you in the next video.